Hello, boys and girls. Lambykins is here with us for our non-fiction selection. I don't know about this, Mrs. Neve. I think I like the SH for sheep better. I see what she means. Today's non-fiction selection is sharks. Oh, it looks pretty scary. Yeah, I think I'm going to go over here. Okay, dear, I understand. Sharks also begins with SH, as you can see. And then you've got an AR making a special sound, R. Sharks. There you go. I would circle not only my SH, but my AR as well if I was marking this word. Well, let's find out some interesting facts about sharks. Chair over this way. They've got some good photographs in this book. The author is Brenda Z. Guberson. I don't know if I'm saying her last name correctly. And there is not an illustrator because these are photographs. It does not say who the photographer is. Here we go. Sharks are amazing fish. They live in oceans all around the world. Some like warm water, others like cold water. A few sharks can even live in rivers. That's a good picture of a shark. Some sharks are as big as school buses. Other sharks are as small as pencils. This must be one of those. Look, it fits right on the guy's hand. Fast sharks can speed around the ocean. Slow ones hide in the sand. So many different kinds of sharks. They come in different sizes. Sharks have lots of teeth, but they do not have bones. The skeleton of a shark is made of cartilage. Cartilage is softer than bone. Here you can see the cartilage on the jaw here of a shark. So it looks like bone, but it's softer. And that's God gave them cartilage because it's lighter weight, and that's better for swimming. Oh boy, look at all those teeth. They do have a lot of teeth, and their teeth grow in rows, which here's a close-up picture of the rows of teeth. We just have, one row of teeth. Can you imagine having that many teeth, that many rows? Let's take a close look at a few sharks. This is your leopard shark. I can see why it got its name. Here's the saw shark. Pretty obvious why he got his name. His long nose there does look like a saw. And the bonnethead shark. I'm not sure why they named it the bonnethead shark. What do you think? There's all of them again. Yeah, spots like a leopard. Okay. The great white shark is fast and strong. It has big teeth that can tear and cut. The basking shark has a big mouth, but it has tiny teeth the size of little seeds. This shark cannot bite into big things. As water flows through its mouth, the shark strains out tiny plants and animals that it eats. So even though this basking shark sure looks scary, he would not bite you if you were swimming in the ocean. His teeth, wow. The size of little seeds? Interesting. And he reminds me of some of the whales we studied that had the baleen, that the whales that didn't eat fish but just strained the water to get the little fish and plants. So this basking shark does the same thing. Few people have ever seen the megamouth shark. It was not discovered until 1976, which really wasn't that long ago. For all that time that they didn't even know about this shark. Megamouth. I'll hold him closer, see if you can see his mouth there. Try not to get in the glare. There, that's better. Yeah, he has a big mouth, all right. Mega means big. Megamouth. No one knows much about the megamouth shark. It has flabby skin, a big glowing mouth, and tiny teeth. The megamouth cannot catch big things. It eats tiny plants and animals like the basking shark does. Good thing for us, huh? And this says, take a closer look. A close-up of tiny animals the megamouth shark eats. Here, I'll bring it close up to you. Reminds me of the krill that the baleen whales like to eat. Could be krill. Baby sharks can take care of themselves. Some hatch from eggs. The eggs are protected in egg cases. We learned about that when we were talking about oviparous animals, remember? Now, other sharks grow inside the mother before they are born. When sharks are little, sometimes big fish eat them. Baby sharks are called pups. Now that's interesting. Just like dogs. Some shark pups have special colors to help them hide. Colors for hiding are called camouflage. Baby leopard sharks have spots. They hide near rocks and seagrasses. Their colors help them to hide. Here, I'll bring this closer. Here you can see the leopard shark pup right there. And the spots do help it to hide in the sand and by the rocks there. That way the bigger fish won't see it as easily and be able to eat it. Now, taking a look at this other page, this is a baby shark coming out of its egg case. So that's the shark right there. I guess you could say he's hatching. Interesting looking egg case too. Not oval shaped at all. Oh wow, look at this one. The woebegone shark is flat and slow. To catch something to eat, it must hide and wait. The woebegone has spots. It has skin flaps that wave like seaweed. Because it looks like sand and seaweed, the woebegone has great camouflage. Yeah, so it really is harder to see there. I guess that helps it in catching its food, that some fish swims by, doesn't even know the shark is there, and yeah, the woebegone shark gobbles it up. The horn shark has a pig-like snout and teeth that crush and crunch. With its big snout, it sniffs out clams hiding in the sand. The shark's teeth crunch through hard clam shells. So this is your horn shark right there. Now sometimes the horn shark eats purple sea urchins, like this. The urchins leave a purple stain on the shark's teeth. Well, I think the horn shark is going to have to practice good dental hygiene and brush, yes, twice a day, please. The thresher shark is smooth and fast. Here's your thresher shark right there. It has a long tail that whips through the water. I can think here you can see get a better look at the tail right there. That's true. A thresher shark's tail can slap and slash other fish. The fish are knocked out and easy to catch. Move that closer for you. Boy, that is a long tail. There it is right there. That's all his tail. So you can see it's going to act like a whip and whip the fish that come along. The fish slow down and the thresher shark eats them. Amazing, God's creation. The lantern shark lives deep in the ocean where it is dark. It has large eyes to help it see. It also glows with its own green light, just like a firefly does. Lantern sharks are small, but they eat big squid. They may hunt in packs to catch them. A pack is a group, so the lantern shark will hunt in groups to help them catch those big squid. Interesting. It says, take a closer look. This is a close-up of the lantern shark's eyes. There's the eye right there. They do have big eyes. Yeah. It's so dark where they live, God gave them bigger eyes to see better with and built in that green light. Now I'm thinking that that's the green light right over here. Cool. The hammerhead shark has a head like a hammer. Oh yeah, you can see how it's got its name. It swings its wide head to find stingrays buried in the sand. Stingrays have sharp barbs in their tails. Some kinds of hammerheads have barbs stuck in their mouths because stingrays fight back. So, interesting. Now take a look at that hammerhead shark. Their eyes are at, let me get where you can see it, are at either side of their head like that. Wow. And it does look like a hammer. Here's your ray down here, which apparently the hammerheads like to eat. There are over 350 different kinds of sharks. Every year we discover new ones. Some sharks lived during the time of the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are extinct, but sharks still survive. Wow. Now they do not tell us what kind of shark this one is, or what kind of shark that one is. But over 350 different kinds. Wow. Today, some sharks are in trouble. Every year, millions of them are killed by humans. Shark fins are used for soup. Shark skin is used for clothing. Some sharks are killed because humans are afraid of them. So here you can see, can you tell what kind of shark that is? You can tell by the shape of his head, right? That's the hammerhead. Looks like he's caught in a fishing net. And over here, we've got a shark, and it looks like he's been caught on with a fishing line right there. Yeah. So we do want to protect those sharks, even though I know they're scary. But the world needs sharks. God has a plan for sharks too, right? Sharks are ocean experts. They are important to all life around them. And some of these amazing fish need our protection. There's some people at an aquarium looking at a huge fish tank there where sharks are swimming. Wow, some really interesting facts about sharks. Wow, 350 different kinds. I don't know, Mrs. Neve. I still think they're scary. But I can understand that God has a plan for them too, and they need to be protected too. That's right. Thanks, Lammykin. Maybe you know some other facts about sharks too. If you know some different facts about sharks and would like to post them on Teams, we would love to hear them. Or even if you want to go ahead and post something that you learned from the book about sharks, we'd be interested in hearing that too. And of course, there's your SH at the beginning of sharks. Now, speaking of SH, there is an SH on Starfall. So if you want to go ahead and visit Starfall, you can check it out. Now, I have my other computer here just to show you how to find the SH. And so you can see what the game is and what's going on with it. Here's your Starfall website. You want to click on to the kindergarten side. So I'm going to click on to where it says kindergarten. And now you know where to go, where it says learn to read, where Zach the Rat is. That's where you want to click on. I know that it's hard to see on the little screen here, but that's where I'm going. Right there, I will click on to Zach on learn to read. Learn to read. Now, if you look in the right-hand side, in this right-hand column here, you will see an SH on one of these little tickets. I know you can't see it on the screen, but it's there. And I'm going to click right onto the SH there. It is on line 4 of Learn to Read. So let's go ahead and click onto line 4, SH. Let's see what they have. And now we'll click on to the SH they have there.
SH sounds like shh. Can you say the shh sound?
Go ahead. Shh. Teacher's favorite blend. Okay, let's go ahead and click on to the little green arrow down here.
SH sounds like shh, as in sheep.
Let's click onto our sparkly SH.
The sheep is sleeping.
Oh, I like this much better than the sharks, Mrs. Neve. Yeah, I understand that. Okay. Oh, and it's floating away. It's back though. I wonder if we click onto it, will it float again? Let's get my. Nope, it won't. Let's just go on to the green arrow. Oh!
Look at this word. Click on the letters that make the sh sound.
Now, before you click on the letters, go ahead and read the word first, because they will read it for you. Read it first. You're good readers. See if you get it right when you click onto the SH. Let's sound it out. Wish. And now I'm going to click onto the SH.
Shh. Wish.
Ooh, bing, bing. Sight word. What's that one? She. We'll click onto the SH.
Shh. She.
Yeah. E is making your special sound there, isn't it? It's long. You know this one. I think we had it in the listening game, right? Bing, bing. Go ahead and read it. Let's click onto the SH and see if you got it right.
Shh. Fish.
Good. Settle down, Lambykins. Go ahead and read it. It does have the double E to give you long E. Can I read it, please, Mrs. Neve? Can I? Okay, Lambykins, go ahead. Sheep. Very good. We'll click onto the SH and see if she's correct.
Shh. Sheep.
Good job, dear. Alrighty, let's read it before we click. And now, let's see if you got it right. I'm going to click onto the SH.
Shop.
Good. I love it. This might be my favorite game. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, in this yellow rectangle here, it says play again. And there's a question mark because they're asking you a question. And you can click on to yes if you want to play again. If you don't, you can come over here to the green arrow and it will take you back to Learn to Read. That was fun, Mrs. Neve. Yeah, boys and girls, you'll want to check out, you can still be playing on Starfall, and you have permission to play any of the games on here. I know I used to assign you different rows to do at center time, but now that we're near the end of the year, you can click onto any of those options. Okay, well, good. Thanks for being with us, boys and girls. Yes, thank you so much. And remember, if the baby is asleep,